eating high water content
watermelon
foods is
cucumber
actually even more effective though at helping with the hydration in your skin.
because it carries like little minerals and stuff. They're different, but they kind of both do the same thing, and they definitely make sure that the hydration underneath can't run away, can't get sucked out, it's stuck in there.
If it isn't hydrated and moisturized, it's still not going to look very nice because those are the ingredients that make it plump, make it really juicy and make it look healthy. Kim has asked, ladies, I'm in a flap, and to say confused is an understatement. Please help this overwhelmed woman out. What's the difference between hydration and moisturization? Do I need both or are they the same thing? If they are different, how do I do both? Lol.
Great question, right? Because I think as writers and journalists and content creators, we kind of interchange them when we just don't want to keep repeating the same word. And then there's marketing terms that sort of, again, if they want you to buy a product, they'll just say hydrating moisturizer with juicy, delicious plumpness for hydration and moisture.
And anyone with even the slightest bit of dryness or dehydration, which then comes into play when we're talking about this, is like, yes, I need that.
Yes, exactly. So there's kind of classifications, but don't take what the front of the bottle or packaging says as gospel. This will give you a bit of an idea. And yeah, you do need both. It depends on your skin type. It depends on your skin concern. Kelly probably
definitely
needs
both.
Yes, and that's where
talking about myself in the third person, Kelly does need both. Does.
And that's where slugging or what's that other one where we do all the layers? Skin flooding come in. So let's do a quick science lesson. I tried to make it fun with an analogy. So hydration and moisturization. Let's start with hydration. So hydration is the water content in your skin, and it means that your skin, if you've got dehydrated skin, it lacks water. Doesn't mean you scull a few bottles of H2O and it's fixed. I mean, water intake is very important and it will help overall skin health because it helps overall cell health. So water's...
Funny enough, that doesn't mean eating high water content
watermelon
foods
cucumber
is actually even more effective though at helping with the hydration in your skin
because it carries like little minerals and stuff. But yeah, water is super important for like your heart and like to be alive,
just in general. So
keep doing that, but
make sure you drink your water.
It's not going to magically plump and make you look like you've had a facial, but it's important. So generally we're talking about the water content within the top layer of the skin. So hydration is a humectant, and that is your hyaluronic acids. I'll get into a few more examples later, but they draw water. So they might draw water from the deeper layers of your skin or the environment or whatever you put on next. So a humectant, so you've got hyaluronic acid, you've got panthenol, we love glycerin, urea, aloe vera. So they are like a sponge. They go, water, water, water. So they go on first, but of course if you just put them on and then do nothing else, then the environment will go, give me that water. So they're different, but they kind of both do the same thing, and they definitely make sure that the hydration underneath can't run away, can't get sucked out, it's stuck in there. So we've got emollients and occlusives. Let's start with emollients. Emollients are going to soften and smooth. Kelly and I both love an emollient. I mean, you love everything. They kind of fill in the cracks.
I love everything except foams, gels, like
the astringent. So it kind of would go on next after you, let's say, your hydrating serum, and it kind of just fills in the little cracks that you can't see, plumps, smooths, improves texture. So it's also all Kelly's favorite ingredients and mine: squalene, ceramides, your fatty acids like your omegas, plant oils, jojoba, anything that comes from a plant really, rosehip, and then some butters like your shea and cocoa. Gets confusing. So then we have occlusives. Occlusives are the bouncer. This is where my analogy comes in. They are very protective. They don't moisturize. They don't attract water. They just lock everything in from underneath. So you've got your petroleum jelly, mineral oils, lanolin, beeswax, and your silicones, which is why it makes your hair feel so good. So if we go backwards, your occlusives are the bouncer. They're like, no one's getting in here now. No one's getting out. Then your emollients are they're like the host or the maitre d', walking around, making sure everyone's okay, smoothing out any situations. And then I guess your humectants are kind of like your promoter. They're like, come inside, I'm going inside. Does that make any sense?
A little bit. I enjoy
really
that you tried.
Analogy.
The bouncer is the one that the other two not so much, but the bouncer works.
Your bouncer is your glad wrap. Your humectant is a sponge, and then the guy in the middle, I don't know. You're like,
he's just
back filler.
I absolutely love this, and it also just highlights the thing about all of these ingredients that every single derm that we have on, or a lot of the heavy hitting products that we talk about, whether it's something in the vitamin A family or a lactic or a vitamin C, all of those ingredients are all well and good and will do a great job at making your skin smooth and radiant. However, if it isn't hydrated and moisturized, it's still not going to look very nice because those are the ingredients that make it plump, make it really juicy and make it look healthy.
Yes. So your hydration serum, which you think would do a lot, is definitely adding water to the surface, but then you need the next layer, which is your moisturizer, which doesn't have to be a heavy moisturizer. It can be a serum to repair the barrier, smooth, lock things in.
Exactly.